Hi guys, this is Southern Conspiracies and thanks again for tuning in to the channel. Today I'm going to cover the story of a pregnant mom of one, 27, who was shot and killed after getting caught in the crossfire from an 8-woman gunfight. Tamika Haynes, 27, was fatally shot in the head while sitting in her car in Hemet, California on Tuesday evening. Haynes was shot along with 4 other people during a brawl between a group of 8 women said to have ended with multiple guns being fired. Victim's relatives said she was an innocent bystander and had nothing to do with the melee. Male victim was found at the scene with serious gunshot wounds to the leg and his back, and another man was treated for a wound to his arm. Police described the incident as multiple shootings, but it is unknown how many guns were used. A pregnant mother was shot and killed while she sat in her car close to an 8-woman brawl that erupted in gunfire. The deadly confrontation took place just before 6 p.m. Tuesday in the 1200 block of Valencia Avenue in Hemet, which is located 75 miles southeast of Los Angeles. Family members identified the 27-year-old who had been shot in the head and died after being flown to a county trauma center as Tamika Haynes. Haynes, who was known to her loved ones as Millie, had an 8-year-old son and was 3 months pregnant with her second child. According to relatives, Haynes was sitting in the car and was an innocent bystander. She has a lot of family, she's very loved, and we don't understand the details or anything, Stephanie Sandridge told KCLA. We don't know anything about why she was killed and why was they shooting into a crowd of innocent people. Haynes' family revealed that her senseless killing comes just 1 week after the victim's 13-year-old sister suddenly collapsed and died. Dispatchers in Hemet began receiving calls at 5:58 p.m. on Tuesday about a group of women fighting and then calls reporting gunfire. The number of people involved was estimated at 6 to 8. Officers found 3 adults with gunshot wounds at the scene, and the Hemet hospital reported 2 more gunshot victims had made their way there. Video from the scene shows paramedics removing a wounded woman from a BMW and placing her on a stretcher. It remains unclear if that woman was Haynes.
Oh yeah, you got a point.
A male victim found at the scene with serious gunshot wounds to a leg and his back was taken to the same trauma center as Haynes. The third victim at the scene was taken to the Hemet hospital for treatment of a wound to his arm. There was no further details about the other 2 victims, but they were expected to survive. Police described the incident as multiple shootings that took place basically at the same time, but it is unknown how many guns were used. Witnesses reported hearing a dozen gunshots. As of Thursday, no arrests have been made and the motives remain unknown, according to police. Investigators said there was no immediate evidence at the shooting that seems to appear that it was gang-related. Meanwhile, a GoFundMe campaign has been launched to help Haynes' family with her funeral expenses. The fundraiser's description stated that the mother was loving, encouraging, and forgiving. Carl Smith, the organizer of the campaign, wrote, "If you knew Millie, you knew love. She was vibrant, had no judgment, and took everyone in as family. She lifted everyone around her with her generosity and pure heart." The mass shooting in Hemet is the latest in a wave of incidents involving gunfire violence that has swept across the U.S. Major American cities experienced a 33% increase in homicides last year amid the coronavirus pandemic, a financial crisis, and a nationwide protest against police brutality and systemic racism, according to a recent report produced by Major City Chiefs Association and reported by CNN in April. The nation's three largest targets, New York City, Los Angeles, and Chicago, continue seeing high rates of violent crime in the first 3 months of 2021. We'd just like to take the time on this platform to extend our condolences to the family of Tamika Haynes, a young black woman, a mother gone too soon, again lost to senseless gun violence. At some point, we have got to have enough. As a people, as a race, as a nation, we have got to have enough. It is up to us to end the violence in our own communities. As always, protect your energy, protect your peace. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.